From the YouTube headquarters, this is Early Nightline with Earl Mueller. And now, the man who told Kevin James to make sure that he doesn't lose all of his hair. Trust me, he's not the same guy as he was many years ago, alright? So don't make this any more awkward than it needs to be.
Mr. Welcome, folks, and happy first day of autumn, folks.
Yay!
That's right. That's right, folks. We're following here all the summer goodness, and we move straight to the fall. But have you forgotten? We almost reaching October. September and October. Well, alrighty then. Very well. To answer, folks, who Kevin James was, in the youth time, the movie shows how brought Martha to say the name. Right. However, grown-ups only decided to bridge James' role in Pennsylvania to tears, and since we are for the fall month, one question that still the questions here. It's Kevin James still the man we think he is, or is he still good enough to draw up the wall? I mean, we all know Kevin James was, so we know that. But somehow we have to do this for extra time. But Kevin James gave this messages. Even though giving Paul Cup tweet, I'm still convinced the real says and the time. However, they decided to turn Paul Mark Cup into a musical. After all, the system does the seeking Paul brought the musical treatment. But here's though. Why not everyone believe in you? Well, that's the idea of the questions here. That's the way I answer. You need to act yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randy Orton.
Thank you, folks. Wow, finally, the autumn month. Where everyone else about to so excited for screen rules, we are still closer from the aftermath of an overpriced summer, and the leaves are still not seeing colors. Wow, guess the autumn month really so sight of fall begin to say the world here. I mean, birds are still haven't found a place to go off yet, and even though we averted the disaster in Armageddon from last summer, Ken James was a man who understands why he makes sure that this fall will be the month that Transylvania could be the next step in fully adaptation to the evolution of monsters and humans. Or we could say that the animation of the human monster variety. I mean, you might see Dragon the old guy, Frankenstein at his house himself. A mummy was a 300 was an old pharaoh. The Invisible Man is now invisible. And of course, the werewolf is now a human. So I believe that Kevin James' role in Hotel Transylvania could be explained that definitely here. But we all know how far universal cinematic monsters are felt when you talk about movies that change the monster's personality, but I'm not talking about monsters. I'm talking about singers that are good enough for everyone else. I'm not gonna be able to say his ideas here. Well, who else would understand here? Well, kind of a great deal of sayings here, but we understand of how much eyesight we had to put in to make it clear. True that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a commercial for you. We got more coming up after this.
You bought what?
It's a daddy day camp.
Since when do you know how to run a camp?
This way I can spend as much time with Ben as possible.
If you thought daddy daycare was fun,
What's his problem?
Oh.
get ready to go wild. Cuba Gooding Jr.
What else could go wrong?
No, please.
We're gonna need more toilet paper.
Daddy Daycare. Rated PG. Opens everywhere Wednesday.
Cowboy, the bartender, and the sweet.
Well, everyone is so excited about Arm. I think the singers are so much great to finally know how much harm there is to them. Well, Arm is to them as we are is Kevin James. Kevin Hart? Oh, come on. Do we have to believe that Kevin Hart is not the guy we screwed in tonight's show? No, it's not Hart. It's James. Oh, Kevin James. Wait, was it not the Frankenstein in the Hotel Transfer franchises? Yeah, and he's even played Paul Brock, Mark Cop 1 and 2. So we're not gonna get the fourth Paul Brock Mark 3 movie in this whole series we have forgotten here. Well, that's true. How much credit we give in this stuff here? This is clearly this Kevin James' greatest movie of all time here, and since we're in the half of May, or as we say in here, since the middle of September, now we're in the first day of autumn, fall, if you kind of believe here. We are so far in the downward spiral. Well, you can ask someone else at home. But wait a minute. Where's Bill D? Okay, where's Bill D Self? He's supposed to be making those 6 dinner. Well, they're kind of taking the 6 out there to learn how the restaurants got open 24 hours a day. Whoa, that's a great nation for this one here. Let's hope he's not gonna go all out like Paul Brock, like Peter Griffin did when he went with Paul Brock, Markup, and Fairy Guy with the Kevin James movie. Did somebody say Kevin Hart or Kevin James of your asshole boys here? Walmarter, what are you doing this past late? For four several reasons. One, I love for on the show. Two, to see a former still out there at the bank segment. Three, Tucson is what is to get money back in. And 4, he's got twat but to sell every single time. So for all the matters here is that I kind of believe we are for Kevin James' show tonight. Wow, that's a kind of real statement here. But so glad you just made here in the right time. So, what brings you out there tonight in this? What brings you out there tonight? Turkey. I'm here because of little messages that Alice and Darlington will file return on Fox this Sunday, and we know that we have partly clear skies and no sense and since the garden is growing more bushy than ever, we are still wondering if sending these kids back to school was not hard enough here. They even understand how that Transylvania movies got so popular. Yeah, with the new movie Hotel Transylvania, Transylvania, we might say that this could be Dragon and the Gang's final outing here for the film's greatest monster-wific woes. Monster-wific woes. How more honorable is that? Well, that's the kind of message we understand here. I mean, how much ideas here that we spent. I mean, everyone else are so excited about how much honor we have said. Cold soda bartender, cold soda. But still Kevin James can make movies more interesting here. At least these are like Cool and Good and Julia who did Daddy Daycare. I mean, that is to go to Daddy Daycare. Yeah, but look at the Tony Bigger on Nation's movies on the Hotel Transylvania. The original Hotel Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania 2, Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, Hotel Transylvania the series, and Hotel Transylvania the series specials. So if we are trying to make the Hotel Transylvanias more personal than ever, could we have another month to we realize of what? Hold on. I see what the problem is here. Well, lay it on us. What's the question here? If we know the kind of heart is drawing us off the wall, are you supposed to do something more valid to try to get them off the wall? I mean, it's not like the Hallmark or something. You might believe you understand that here. Whoa, that's why you're wrong, Speaks. Because I'm not just a Walmarter. I am Dexter Boyd, the Hallmarter. And I'm here to explain that Transylvania will get the final outing that it deserves. Wow, that's a cool nature.
Look at that. The silver mosquitoes have mated with the female vampires to become, oh boy, the autumn vampire mosquitoes. Everybody evacuate. Here we go again. Again, partners. The autumn vampire mosquitoes. What's more you can believe in here? Well, since we know in autumn, and we almost to the month that we might be getting to Halloween, I guess that's all tonight. We adds flavor to the name. But tomorrow night we're finally gonna ask about Timmy Kimmel, and that's it clear here.
I'm so hope the camera will forgive me what I'm going to say to him. Because if he isn't by the death by the other days, well, I'm gonna sue them. That's right. I'm gonna sue ABC. But please, we understand what's going on here, folks. Do not miss it. At the news, I'm out here. Hasta vista, baby.